Coming up, great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
You talk to him, no.
DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron James has moved past Karl Malone for second place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. As he envisioned claiming that #1 spot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Well, LeBron said, obviously, health plays the most important part. I never chased a record in my life. I just wanted to keep getting better. We'll see what happens. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up at forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Mack in at the point. And for Utah, they've got Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Rudy Gay.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. Kicks to Clarkson. Banked in off the glass. Clarkson's got his team on the board to start the game for the Jazz. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Davis with the bucket.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
Here's Gay, and Davis sends it back. Now here's Mack, defended by Sexton. It's good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Mack. Here's Melton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Melton against Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. Tipped away. 11 feet away, and Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Pass again. Outside, Markkanen. Gay sets the pick for Markkanen. Sinks the triple.
And Markkanen has a beautiful stroke. Superb at getting himself squared up and then quick with the release. He fires it right away.
Pass to Melton. Sexton with it. Picked up by Davis. And Davis sends it back. It's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Sexton with it. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
That alley do it on me.
Who you playing?
Places.
Give a big round of applause once again for your Jazz Dancers, Jazz team.
Gay outside. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Rudy Gay on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the 13-footer.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
Now here's Matt. He's covered closely. There's the pass to LeBron. Outside for Davis. Capella trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Here's Mack. And the 3 off target. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. Now Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Gay on the assist by Sexton. Gay's got 5.
This is something Gay has steadily improved on over time. A dangerous shooter from beyond the arc now.
Outside, Davis. Yep, it counts. 7 points in the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Clint Capella. Oubre comes in for Milton. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mack. Now, here's Dunn. Dedmon in the high post. Nice ball movement by Utah. Dedmon a screen. Just 5 to shoot. That ties the game.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Brunson. And Talen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hachimura, he's checked in for James. Brunson the pass to Davis. Here's Abaji. Passes to Dunn. To the paint. Dedmon trying to break free. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Pass to Markkanen. Six on the shot clock. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Mark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year 1 of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during this time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Davis. Out to the wing. Abaji off target with his 3. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against Miami. Oubre outside. Pass to Schroeder. Abaji, the pass to Dunn. Here's Abaji. Connects from 3-point range.
Utah trying to upset me, man.
It allows him to see the floor really well. So good at setting his guys up for quality shots as a result.
I'm trying to learn to play with Jalen Brunson. I might need to stop that.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
That's how you did trade for him.
Just how he is.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
He's my backup point guard.
Down against Schroeder. Dunn dishes to Markkanen. To the inside. It's tipped. To the left side wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Three-pointer Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen getting it done for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Mack with the one. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Oubre, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dennis Schroeder. Los Angeles on D. Here's Gay, and it's in there. Gay's got 7 points in the game.
You know what? When he's got the chance to get inside, Gay's going to take it, fellas. I mean, he doesn't waste those opportunities.
And Mack kicks to LeBron. Off target from outside. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can...
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Yeah. Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
That's a 2 from Sexton, and he's able to get it back. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Mack, the pass to Capella. That's tipped. They recover. And that one is hammered home.
I'll be back, bro.
Jazz trail by 3. Capella covering. Back to Sexton. Sexton can't get that one to drop.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Clarkson outside. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Jordan Clarkson, and he makes both free throws.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Make some noise for the Jabberwocky.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Agbaji, the pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And De'Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gay. Makes it off the glass. Gay's got 9 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Stolen by Markkanen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Markkanen's got the ball.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Brunson's checked in.
Jalen Brunson.
Now here's Dunn. He's covered by Matt. And stolen by LeBron. Launches a 3. Brunson, good. He's got 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers.
Rui Hachimura.
Just 2 to shoot. Dunn shot's good.
And you got to love the concentration of Dunn, guys. Nailing the shot right in the defender's face.
And Matt kicks to Vanderbilt. Inside, picked off in midair. Knocked loose. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the
Over Dedmon. Dedmon with the block. Vanderbilt against Dunn. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Oubre is checked in for Davis.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Horton Tucker. Here's Matt. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Dunn kicks to Gay. Outside, Markkanen. 1:12 left here in the second. He tries for 3. That's good from Gay on the assist by Markkanen. Gay's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
You know, over the years, Gay has added a lot of different wrinkles to his offensive game. He's really now a very versatile scorer.
Brunson the pass to Matt. And that one is stuffed right through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Dunn shot's good.
Well, I tell you, it's awesome, absolutely awesome to see Dunn work in his effective mid-range jam. So sharp, so accurate, so timely. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Shot clock at 5. Dedmon a screen. Pulls it up. Vanderbilt with the block. Now here's Brunson. James outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. LeBron's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the...
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
What a deal by this front office, getting former MVP James Harden. The Beard has won both scoring and assist title. Gives them a huge upgrade at the offensive end.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Lakers.
Man, they're getting downhill. They're getting their feet wet in the paint, not settling for those jumpers and uncontested, Shaq. They're getting uncontested looks at the rim.
Well, just what Dr. O'Neal ordered. Throw your weight around, move some furniture, make things happen.
Move some furniture. There's going to be some furniture moving in here. Keep talking crazy to me over here.
Kenny, wake up, you're dreaming.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
I need somebody to tell me the fascination he has with guns and feel that he needs to be on IG Live. That he needs to see people.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been thoroughly even so far.
You gotta have that dick and bobbing, weaving and bouncing. And your homeboy. Yes, if you want that.
Lakers leading by 6. Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Rudy Gay. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, I tell you what, really a good-looking young player. Clarkson drives, takes the contact. And what I really like about him, he plays with an edge. This is a guy who's trying to prove something all the time. What's up?
So Mack will bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside for Davis, takes a three, and another three for the Lakers.
You know, it's been documented how hard Davis has worked on his perimeter shot. There, you see the result.
Outside, Markkanen. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Mack. Got a piece of it.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
To the middle, here's Clarkson. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
The feed to Clarkson. Outside, Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Nailed from three-point land. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
And it's Davis missing.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James left side. Capella trying to free himself up. No good from outside.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
Outside, Markkanen. The Jazz with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And that one drops for him. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
The Jazz bring
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Gay, screen on Davis. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Moves back up, and that one, good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And Mack kicks to Melton. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. Mack's got his 8th assist in the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Clarkson. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And the Jazz with some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gay. Horton Tucker comes in for Clarkson, and it's done in for Colin Sexton. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Capella. Oubre comes in for James. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Melton. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mack.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Dedmon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Brunson the pass to Vanderbilt. Brunson against Dunn. There's Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Schroeder's got his second bucket tonight.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Here's Dedmon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Brunson. Dedmon with the block. 1:16 left in the third quarter. No good on the three. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Fires from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And he makes all 3.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Brunson against Dunn.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The turnaround Jay. The rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And here is Markkanen. He's got 11. Done outside. Lets the three fly. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Horton Tucker. Here's Brunson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Clint Capella, Oubre out there with LeBron James. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Mack in at the point guard position. Here's Capella. Gay with the block. Here's Horton Tucker. Gay, that's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish. And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Oubre against Markkanen, and that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Sexton finds Markkanen. Now here's Gay. The open look here for Sexton. And Utah another 3.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Matt, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Oubre for 3. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. Mack's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Clarkson taking his time here. Fades and shoots. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Just 5 on the clock. And Capella sends it back. And he stays with it. And another shot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That's on LeBron James, and so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
And the Jazz call time here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team, told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David.
Elevating like a rocket booster, Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Sexton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Down low, got a piece of it, and stolen by Gabe. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out to the right wing to tie it up. Hands it from downtown. And it's all knotted up.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
So Mack will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Mack's got 26.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Clarkson against Melton. Clarkson with the ball. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big bucket. Clarkson showing his mettle. That's one they needed.
Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to James. Good on the shot.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Clarkson for 3. And again, it's the Jazz. Deep.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket. Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 3. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Melton against Clarkson. And Davis sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. .124 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Melton. Yes, it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
There's the drive. Nobody near Melton. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Clarkson. Basket good.
Well, you know what? This is what becoming a leader is all about. Clarkson taking charge at the end.
And Mack kicks to Capella. And here's Davis for three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And Capella sends it back. Mack the pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And Mack kicks to LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
Nobody near Gay. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
Substitution on the court.
Five seconds left to play here in the fourth. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays, and then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively, but you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.
PlayStation